Celebrated in songs, movies, and unpopular TV shows, Sin City has always held a fascination for people from all over the world. What began as a dusty stop on the Mormon Trail rapidly grew during the construction of the Hoover Dam, and today is home to nearly 500,000 residents. Boasting a rich and colorful history that includes silver miners, cowboys, and mobsters, Las Vegas has been the preferred playground and, in many cases, home to some of America's biggest stars. Just a few interesting facts about this gambling mecca. The Strip is just 3 miles long, welcoming more than 36 million visitors a year. There are more than 300 weddings performed daily. Once known as the One-Armed Bandit, the nearly 200,000 slot machines in Vegas have gone high-tech. As we travel south, you can catch a glimpse of downtown Las Vegas where it all began. Often referred to as Old Las Vegas or Glitter Gulch, this area is steeped in history. As recently as the 1960s, you could still ride your horse up to the storefronts along Fremont Street and tie him to a hitching post. In 1993, the City Council launched a $63 million urban renewal project along this famed route, closing the street to traffic and creating a one-of-a-kind shopping, gaming, and entertainment center called the Fremont Street Experience. Projected on the largest TV screen in the world with more than 1.5 million lights, music video performances come to life nightly. This multi-sensory show includes theatrical effects such as smoke, fog, and robotic lights. As we approach Las Vegas Boulevard, better known as the Strip, the first thing you'll notice is the looming Stratosphere Tower. Rising 1,149 feet, it is the tallest observation tower in the United States. Now known best for its gravity-defying rides and dramatic nighttime dining views, the Stratosphere's first incarnation was even more out of this world when it rose from the desert floor back in the early 70s. Right now, we're approaching the hard-to-miss cotton candy pink Circus Circus Hotel Casino, the first to open as a family-friendly resort. If you're a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, then you'll love the ambience of Treasure Island. One of Steve Wynn's inspired creations and now owned by MGM Mirage, visitors are drawn by the call of sirens who reenact a lusty encounter with rowdy pirates several times every night. Coming up next, no, it's not an illusion, but it is the Mirage. Fine dining, elegant decor, and oh yes, an active volcano. Excitement is of course a given. Steeped in as much sin and debauchery as Rome itself, the legendary Caesar's Palace was the first themed hotel to grace the Strip. Over the years, Evel Knievel's dramatic motorcycle jump over the fountains, legendary boxing matches, and of course, the exclusive shopping of the Forum shops has continued to keep this mega resort in the limelight. Once the site of the historic Dunes Hotel, now stands the glorious Bellagio, which in Italian means elegant relaxation. This sentiment is expressed beautifully every night with a breathtaking dancing waters, a spectacular array of fountains illuminated by colored lights and set to music ranging from Luciano Pavarotti to Frank Sinatra. This magnificent ballet rises from a lake of more than 8.5 acres of water, with more than 1,200 fountains that reach up to 460 feet in the night air. Perpetuating the new European flavor the Strip began adopting, the Monte Carlo was modeled after the Place du Casino in Monte Carlo. New York, New York embraces all the animation, vitality, and eclectic dining that's synonymous with the Big Apple. Skyscrapers, Lady Liberty, and even a Coney Island roller coaster make this one of the most popular stops along the Strip. Moving from Times Square to Times Medieval, we slowly begin to make our turn, but as you can see below, the days of chivalry are alive and well at the Excalibur. Look closely, and you can catch a glimpse of Merlin watching from one of the tower spires. Just like the pyramids of Egypt that inspired this unique resort, the entrance is guarded by a giant sphinx solemnly, silently observing. But perhaps the most notable feature is the laser-like beam of light seemingly signaling the galaxies with its powerful 40 billion candle power xenon beam of light. Light emanating from the Luxor sky beam is so powerful that engineers have noted you could read a newspaper 10 miles into space, and on a clear night, it's visible to pilots 250 miles away in Los Angeles. As we gradually prepare to head back up the Strip, you can see the majestic Mandalay Bay Resort property, which includes the hotel at Mandalay Bay and the Four Seasons for a total of 4,752 suites and rooms. Folklore abounds in Vegas, and one of the more popular stories revolves around the construction of Mandalay Bay. Note how the windows shimmer, seemingly bathed in gold? Well, it's purported that to create that glow, they used 24-karat gold. We can't say for sure if that's true or just another Sin City tall tale. The results are certainly spectacular. When it opened in 1957 with a mere 300 rooms, the Tropicana stood alone at this corner but has kept pace with its more glamorous sisters over the years. The Tropicana is probably best known for the famed Follies Bergère, which opened on December 24, 1959 under entertainment director Lew Walters, father of news correspondent Barbara Walters. As we continue our gradual turn and head north, you'll see the emerald green glass-clad MGM Grand Hotel and Casino, guarded by a 45-foot tall bronze lion. The green, as you might guess, is an overt tribute to the magical Emerald City that Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion visited. Next is the house that Fame built. Hip, modern, decidedly dramatic, Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino is considered the new kid on the block, boasting celebrity sightings and an abundance of Hollywood memorabilia. This flamboyant resort was once the Aladdin Hotel, another example of Lady Las Vegas reinventing herself. There's no mistaking our next sighting. With its half-size recreation of the Eiffel Tower, the Paris is so French. The Parisian theme is carried out throughout the hotel with sidewalk cafes, beautifully appointed rooms, and, of course, superb dining. The Eiffel Tower restaurant is an excellent choice for a fine meal or cocktail and a dazzling view of Las Vegas. Coming up next, Bally's Hotel and Casino, home to Don Arden's lavish stage spectacular Jubilee. For more than a quarter century, this classic Las Vegas production featuring million-dollar sets and costumes by Bob Mackie has been thrilling audiences and winning awards. It features nearly 100 performers, including 50 stunning topless dancers. And now for some true Las Vegas nostalgia. The Flamingo Hotel and Casino. Historically, the Flamingo has always been credited as the first hotel on the Strip. But in reality, the El Rancho and the Last Frontier preceded it by a few years. However, for mystique, glamour, and incredible stories, you cannot beat the Flamingo. Notorious gangster, Bugsy Siegel's Desert Dream has anchored the Las Vegas Strip since they started rolling dice in 1946. Unfortunately, it proved an unlucky role for Siegel, who it's said was gunned down for the exorbitant debt he and his girlfriend incurred on its construction. Harrah's is another strip resort that has undergone many incarnations and subsequent facelifts. As the Holiday Casino, it was designed to resemble a riverboat and carried the theme throughout. Another resort easy to identify by its distinctive architecture and amenities is the incredible Venetian Hotel and Casino. Whether you opt for a romantic glide down the Grand Canal in an authentic Venetian gondola, a fascinating trip to the world-famous Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, or shopping in the Grand Canal shops, you're sure to have a one-of-a-kind experience with a decidedly Venetian flavor. And coming up next is its sister property, the Palazzo. Both resorts have been honored with the prestigious Mobile 4-Star Awards. Stunning beauty inside and out, the Palazzo is one of the crown jewels of this illustrious boulevard. The hotel offers 3,000 expansive suites, world-class dining, and incredible shopping. Coming up next are two stellar properties, both from the creative mind of Steve Wynn. As the name might imply, first came the Wynn, and then, a few years later, the newer Encore. These luxurious all-suite hotels are truly the culmination of Wynn's long history of providing glitz and glamour to the Las Vegas landscape. We're now approaching the top of the Strip and the last remaining Rat Pack resort. The Sahara was the setting for the original Ocean's 11 film and has played host to everyone from the Beatles to Dean Martin, Marilyn Monroe, and Elvis Presley. And now we're back where we began our illustrious Strip tour, the Stratosphere. As we glide past the towering Stratosphere, thank you for joining us on this unique bird's-eye view of one of the world's most exciting and fascinating cities. We hope you've been entertained and perhaps even learned a few interesting tidbits about this vibrant town we affectionately call Sin City.